I'm going to give a little update here. Moved on from the island, which is right there. The island was getting to a point where it was looking pretty good. I'll maybe check back there. I don't know if it's going to be light enough to see it, but here, check out this little thing here. This was the stump that I had meant to clear off. So now I've got it cleared, got some rocks around the bottom, and got a little kind of sculpture going on in the middle here. So it's kind of interesting. That my favorite part of the sculpture is this. Makes it interactive. Watch. Whoop. It's time. That's a timepiece right there. And then the spring actually comes back up barely. It's like right at the tip of its thing, and so that watch kind of goes flying around. So little kids might play with that. Could be interesting. Hopefully they don't play the glass. Yeah, that's kind of the risk around here. But that's that. Looks kind of incredible, I feel like, with the rocks down there. And that's how the circle's going to look over there with those rocks kind of circled in like that. And it makes a nice accent. So now when you're looking in here, you'll see something going on with this tree trunk. You won't really know what it is, but you'll see that plate and you'll know it's circular. And circles aren't very natural, so they look very organized. I mean, they are, but bubbles and things like that. But otherwise they're not. So I'm going to pause, get my stuff together, and then see if there's enough light to show you guys what the other place is looking like. Alright, so this is heading back to the island, so you can get a sense of how long it takes to walk in between these things. I mean, it looks kind of small in the video, but it's actually a relatively large space in terms of, you know, urban vacant spaces, which are relatively few and far between. Alright, good. Book bag's not gone here. It's good. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's a little bit of light over here. Alright. But would you be able to really see the differences that we did? What are the differences? Really, just... Oh, there's been a lot more birds over here. But really, we just carved this out more. We did carve that a little bit this time. Yeah, it's really too dark for you to see any of the details, but it's looking quite nice and peaceful over here on the whole. So I'm quite happy with the weekend's work. Basically got 2 entire sections, 2 art exhibits pretty much up and running in the new Earthworks park. Probably got about 10 to 12 hours of work over the weekend into it. A lot of effort, though, quite a bit of effort, and in those 10 to 12 hours of work, quite rigorous, hard labor, very, very intensive, hard labor, but it felt good, and I'm happy that I did it, and I feel happy about the situation. I have a lot of work to do tomorrow, so I don't think I'll be able to work on it Monday or Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, probably over the weekend again, though. But I might make a thing out of this. I might, every 2 weeks or so, pick a new vacant lot, or just every 2 weeks or so make a new sculpture up at this lot. Maybe that's probably what I should focus on. Get this one done over the next month and a half, and then move on to the next one. Make it a thing, and try to get other people to do the same all around the city. So maybe before you know it, we'd have a lot of pop-up parks and vacant lots, and people make community gardens. This would be a great lot to make a community garden on. Could you imagine? There's so much space here. Imagine a huge community garden right here. That's the kind of stuff people start thinking about once they see me doing my own thing. Say, well, why don't I just make a garden right there? Until somebody yells at me, why not? So that's what the fact that we're trying to promote here. I think it's gonna work.